Okay, so I'll be recording the way that I work in Siemens NX using this example I have right here. The way I put it on the edge of my screen permanently is using an app called PureRef. You can just Google it and download it if you wish. It's free, it's quite useful, but you don't need it. Anyways, as you can see, when you start up Siemens NX, you don't really have anything. And with most 3D modeling software, you would have a button to add a cube or something. Like in Blender, which I have right here, you can just add mesh cube and you have a cube. But this is Siemens NX we're talking about. We don't have that here. So you're going to want to click on Sketch right here. And what this does is it allows you to create a 2D shape that you can make in 3D later on. We're just going to go ahead and select the top view. So this right here is a shape we're going to be recreating, and as you can see, it requires let's see, it's 145 long and 72 wide. So we're just gonna pop in a rectangle. Size doesn't matter for now, as long as we have a rectangle. Okay, so we're gonna want to make sure it's symmetrical first, and well, it's important that you align it well with the X and Y axis. Normally it should be blue if it's a whole shape, but for some reason that doesn't work on my computer. I still have to look into that. Anyways, just gonna go ahead and scale this. My god, that's big now. No, we don't want that. Just gonna make you 72. Yeah. So that's the first step in our progress. But as you can see, there's also an indent right here with let's say, a circle at the end. Annoyingly, it doesn't say how big the circle has to be, but there's a solution for that. So anyways, you can see that it's 24, then another 24, then another 24. So it's like a third of this bit that's gonna occupy the circle. So what I'm personally gonna do is I'm just gonna delete this. But you can do this in many different ways. I'm mostly just showing the controls, and I'm gonna make lines. Now you can say, oh, you have to be 24 long. No, you don't have to move. Just gonna make sure that you are parallel. No, not like that. Whatever, I'm just gonna redo this. You are 24 as well. Yeah, no, it works fine. Wait, now you're 29. But it should be fine now. So now I can add a line that goes from here. Just make it random. Doesn't matter too much for now, since we're gonna have to edit them anyways. No, what are you doing? There, no, what? Okay, I'm gonna make sure that these are collinear. You just do this with that button over here. And now we have this shape, but we still need this circle. So there's two ways you can do this. If you have your diameter, you can just make a circle here and set the diameter right, and then you can remove a part of it with a trim function, but we can't do that since we don't know the diameter. So we're gonna use the arc function, which is right here on top, and you can just do this. And now this is the shape we need. Of course, we don't have this top part yet, but we're just gonna go ahead and finish. Okay, so now we have this 2D shape, like a plane, and we can extrude this. You're gonna make sure the boolean is set to none. I mean, inferred, it's gonna make, if you click inferred, it's gonna choose for you, and you don't want that, so make sure it's none. Although it only really has one option, so I suppose it doesn't matter too much, but it's best to click none. Now, the distance it's gonna have to go, let's check on our sketch, it's 25. This will be 25 thick. Apply. Cancel because we're done. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm not sure what yeah. Now we can go ahead and look what else we need. We need this indent right here. So we're gonna go ahead and sketch again. We can either go from the right or from the front. But we don't click here, we click on the shape itself. I suppose we go from the right. Okay, so just gonna make a rectangle, make it a bit big, put it right there, yeah. It has to be this long, 72, and it has to be 6 high. And now this 50 wide bit here, we're just gonna ignore that for now. That comes later. Well, we're gonna make these collinear, and well, it seems you can make these two collinear. Suppose we're gonna have to set the distance between these two then, which should be, let's see. Well, now this is 25. 25 minus 6, that's 19. You have to be 19. It's fully defined. Let's finish it up. Just gonna zoom in. Still gotta get the hang of that. And I want to extrude this. And we subtract right away. Now, which way do we have to go? We need a value of negative 50 because it has to go inwards. You know, it was set to go that way, but if you make it negative, it goes that way. And because we selected the subtract boolean, that means it's just going to remove this. So we apply that, and now we have a hole here. And yeah, that's pretty much all that you need to know to get started. Well, there's one more thing. You can also revolve things. However, I still need to look into how to really do that well. But I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off the shape so you can see how I work. Although everyone does have their own workflow, everyone does this their own way, and I might make some mistakes since I'm still a beginner as well. What do you mean you can't do that? Oh, no, it works. That was odd. But yeah, practice makes perfect. Perfect, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and you linear. You have to be 72 long. Yes, I'd like to rescale everything. You and you, parallel. Okay, so I ran out of time with Bandicam since, you know, I'm using free software to record this. I'm not a professional YouTuber or anything, so I'm just gonna stitch this together later in a video editor. But anyways, just gonna make this 36. That should be all good. Yep. And now I can go ahead and finish this off. No, I don't want you. I want you to extrude with none. And your value is, it has to be positive because it's going up. But let's see, it's 90 long, normally the whole shape. And the bit width at the bottom right here, it's 25. So 90 minus 25, that's 65. Apply. Yes. And now we can go ahead and sketch again, right onto here. Or wait, no, before I do that, I'm just gonna go back. What did I do? I'll just finish and I can go back. I'm gonna have to unite this one and this one. Okay. Now that's a whole shape, which makes it easier for me to take this whole plane and draw on it. Now you're all below. Shouldn't be too much of an issue though. Okay, let's see, what do we need? There's a shape of 72, yeah, by, you're gonna go all the way down, but you won't have the 6 included. Oh wait, no, you will have it included, so 90. Just gonna copy the whole thing, I guess. York linear and York linear. Now, let's see what else we need. Just gonna put in a rectangle here. Since we need a gap of 24 between these two, and a gap of 30 between these two, and right in the middle we need a circle with a radius of 12. So we're gonna have to find the middle. That shouldn't be too hot though. I'm just gonna add in a random line. The distance between you two is 36. Oh no, I should just add a circle. That's a lot better to do. Circle. I'm gonna take the center. Yep, 36 difference. And I suppose I can do the distance between those two, or not. That's odd. Why do I set that difference? I know you're 24 high compared to the bottom. But not at the bottom, you're 24 high compared to that 6 over there, so you have to be 30 high. Oh boy. Oh yeah, just select this, and take that. Make it 30. Well, you're awfully low. Oh wait, no, I misread it. It's 42, not 24. So you have to be that high, yeah. Now you need a convert to radius of 12. Wait, 12? Oh, that's a small one. We need the big one, which is a radius of 30. Yeah, that's right. Now we're gonna trim. Just select everything that we don't need here. But an issue that we do have now is that it's all undefined. And we don't want that. So we're gonna make sure that it knows that these two have to be linear. And we need to add a relationship between this line and this line. It says 24, which is right, it should be 24. We'll do the same thing here. Yep, you are 24. You need an angle of 90. You and you as well. Just gonna make sure that it has everything set right. Like, this whole top part is defined now. I suppose if we fully define that as well. And these measurements we need to define. Yep, now it's fully defined. See if there's anything we can get rid of, like, yeah, these angles, we don't need those. Maybe this? No, we do need that. I guess we can get rid of that one. Yeah, this should be fine. Finish. Now we can take this, extrude, subtract, and we need to make it negative 12. Apply. There you go. And now there's just one more shape we need to add in. This little hole here. So we're gonna want to sketch again. We select this plane. Okay. Well, it's centralized, so that should be perfect. Just put it right in the middle. And you have a radius of 12. It's known diameter. Convert to radius. 12. Scale the sketch, yes. That's fully defined. Let's see if it's right in the middle, as we want it to be. Should be fine. Finish it off. Then we can extrude with the subtract and the value. Let us go all the way through, so just make it big, I guess. Apply, cancel, and we are done. We have fully recreated this sketch right here. Well, that's pretty much all you need to know. Oh well, there's still revolve, but I still don't know how to do that yet.